What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick.
My name's Nathan.
And this is Full Throttle Cars.
In today's video, we're going to be modding my motorcycle. We are putting an Akrapovic exhaust on it, so it's going to sound a lot better. Alright guys, so there are really two main reasons that I purchased this Ninja 650 as opposed to other ones that I found on the market. One, it came with some storage bins, and two, it came with this Akrapovic aftermarket exhaust on it. So you guys can see this here, and this is what we are going to be installing today. We're going to see how much better it makes the sound. Maybe it's actually going to give it a performance boost as well. But what we're going to have to do is actually take off the stock muffler that sits right down here, and we're going to slide this thing on. Should be a pretty simple repair.
Alright guys, so while Nathan's getting stuff ready in the back, I'm going to put up some clips on the screen of it revving in stock form that we took a little bit earlier in the previous video. But I'll throw that up on the screen now. Alright guys, so that's what it sounds stock. We're going to install this new exhaust. Hopefully it sounds better, and yeah, we'll keep you updated, show you how we're doing it, and definitely get you some revs once it's all done.
Alright, so really the only thing I think I have to do to take off the stock muffler is right down here. If you look up inside right there, there is a clip, and there's just that one bolt right there. All I have to do is loosen that, and I'm pretty sure this will pop right off. Yeah, so what I just realized, guys, is after I took off that clip, there are a couple more bolts that hold this thing down right beneath this cover here. So I'm pretty sure what I have to do is take off this cover, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 little Allen key, but I'm actually using a torque bit right now. Once that's off, I should be good to continue. Alright guys, so I did not actually have to take every single little bolt out of here, but I did take these 3, which were actually in here, here, and here. So if you're doing this at home, trying to use this as somewhat of a tutorial, just know you don't have to take everything out. And then we loosened up one nut that was actually sitting right here, but that's all part of my Givy cargo system, so that may differ a little bit depending on whether or not you have a cargo system yourself. The bolts I was talking about earlier that I needed to reach are right here and here respectively, so we're going to take those off right now. Alright guys, so I just had to unbolt both of these. So this big long one, this was actually in this first hole, and then the shorter one was back here, but right now it had actually, it fell out of place a little bit, which is a good sign. So I'm just trying to wiggle it out. Hopefully this slowly falls out and I can actually look back there and I can see it coming off, and there we go. This muffler is officially off. Alright guys, so we have this off now, and I actually just tore this clip off here. One thing I am a little worried about is this little rubber piece. If the exhaust does not seal off all the way, I might have to make one of these or buy one of these or even rip the old one out. But now, I believe if I just shove this on right here, I'll probably take it off a little bit later to put on that clip, but it should just shove on right there. And then this hole right here actually aligns with the bolt that I was given with it right here, and it should just screw right in right there, and we should be set. Okay guys, so we actually did just put this new muffler on, and we had to connect one bolt down in there, and unfortunately the exhaust clip down here does not fit this new exhaust. So what I'm thinking is either I'm going to have to use some exhaust tape or some like gasket sealant, gasket maker to make it so this is a very airtight seal. I definitely don't want an exhaust leak, but I can deal with that for the time being. So right now I am just putting this cover back on. There are not that many bolts that I have to put in. There's this this larger metally plastic piece. I believe this is aluminum. And then lastly, I'm going to put on this plastic piece right here, but you guys can just watch me go along.
Alright guys, so as Nathan's getting that installed, we'll take a look at this old exhaust right here. I mean, check this thing out. This is huge. A lot bigger than the new one. You can see down here, it fit basically the entire underside of the bike right there. And now the new one on over here, you can see kind of slants over and juts out to the side. It doesn't take up near as much space under there as this old one did. It's also probably about half the weight or even less of this old muffler. This thing is really heavy comparatively to that new Akrapovic one. Once Nathan gets this thing side panel back on, which I believe he almost has complete, we will get a startup for you guys so you can get a comparison between this exhaust and the stock exhaust. So as Nathan mentioned on that Akrapovic exhaust, it does not quite fit up as well with the hose clamp down there. You can see it's about the width of this inner piece here, but the outer piece here on the old exhaust you can see is much larger diameter than this inside piece, which is more close to the Akrapovic exhaust. That's why the hose clamp will not tighten down all the way on the new exhaust. He's going to have to get some sort of gasket, because as you can see, this kind of has some sort of gasket on the inside there of this exit right here, or entrance into the muffler, which the other one does not have. That makes this a little bit wider here and allows for that hose clamp to kind of put a tighter squeeze on there. So Nathan is going to get something like that, some sort of gasket filler or metal tape to go around the new one to allow for a tighter fit. But until then, we are going to get this thing started up. Nathan's going to drive it around for a little bit, figure out if he wants to keep that new exhaust on there or if it's too loud, whatnot, whatever. May switch back to this one, but if Nathan does end up getting that hose clamp filler or whatever, he will update you in the next video. Alright guys, so here's the new startup with the Akrapovic exhaust. Oh, that is definitely deeper. That is definitely deeper. Wow, that is significantly louder.
Oh yeah.
So here's just a moderate acceleration. We'll get you more in the full review, but here's just a moderate acceleration for you guys. Again, that thing definitely has a deeper grumble, but again, more videos coming soon in the full review. Alright guys, so that is going to do it for this video today. If you enjoyed, be sure to go down, drop a like and subscribe, share the channel, drop us a comment, let us know what else you want to see with this bike. More videos are planned. Nathan, if you have anything to add to that, any more videos you have your eye on?
Yep, so we're probably going to actually do a couple more modifications to this thing. I'm probably going to put new headlights on it, give me a little bit better of nighttime visibility. Also, I need to change out these mirrors and possibly some different performance enhancing modifications later.
So that is going to wrap it up. So with that said, we'll see you in the next video.
Bye guys.